Hello. Hi. How's everyone doing? Welcome. Welcome in. We are here for session 53 of the Deviants and Dorks campaign. I hope you're all having a good day today. Just so everyone knows, Oppo is gonna be here. It's just a little late. But we got the go ahead to start without them. So I think without further ado, let's hop in with the players and see how they're doing. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, pretty fine.
Boobies.
Hello.
Boobies. Piss.
Tits.
Piss. Pee.
So,
Poo.
Stinky.
we're here for session
Gong.
50.
What if I just remove you from the chat?
We're here
Fine.
we're here for session 53 of the Deviants and Dorks campaign. I hope you're all having a good day. Before we start, is there anything you guys want to shout out? Anything cool that you're gonna be thinking about doing? Any?
I wanna shout out my sister who just graduated college.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yo.
Nice.
I'm very proud of her. I definitely cried.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
You know me. I have time off. I'm probably gonna stream, but probably not.
Nice,
Probably
nice,
not.
Yeah,
nice.
Speaking of
I
not
did
streaming,
I
Speaking of-
finally cosplayed a new character, so that's fun. So that's
yeah,
go.
speaking of not streaming, that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next 2 months. I'm going on hiatus. Boy.
Yeah,
Boy.
Nice.
You're going on amazing times. You're gonna go have fun.
I'm
Enjoy.
going.
You're going.
That's
There you
it.
go.
I'm going.
You're going. Where? Who knows?
going.
Going.
But
I'm going up your butt.
Oh,
not on stream.
Dude, there's not much
I'm
space
back
up there.
from going. I've returned from going.
You've done the non-going.
I worked 30 hours in the past 3 days.
Oh,
Ooh.
God,
Would you do
know
that?
Gross. We shouldn't have to work. We should just be able to
no.
like stay at home and I don't know.
Fuck
This,
evolution. Let's go back.
this could
Let's
just
go
be
back.
the next
Let's
3
go
hours.
back.
We don't even have to play D&D. We could just talk about how much. We could just talk about how to idealize
Yeah.
the world.
No, we turned it into a podcast. No more D&D, just commentary
We've been a
podcast.
podcast this entire time.
We really have
We
been.
really have. I have fucked up a few
I love
times. It.
Visually shows us lighting up and then not lighting up. Anyway, what were we saying?
I was gonna say, there's a few times when I've been doing the intro that I've accidentally said, "Welcome to the Deviants and Dorks podcast." I'm like, nope, not podcast. Campaign.
Never hosted a podcast.
it
Nope.
kind of basically is a
Yeah.
podcast.
It
is
kind of
not?
basically is. Yeah.
when we're gonna
Yes.
release
No.
episodes on Spotify.
Yeah, come on. Apple, put it on Apple
I mean, hey,
Podcasts.
what if you guys want to do
Anywhere.
that?
This
That's
episode
great.
is sponsored by no one because
Yeah.
we are poor.
Yeah.
No, listen. My
There's no
end
billing
goal.
department.
My end goal for the campaign is to get a sponsorship from Denny's. That's it. That's my end goal
Yes.
of the game.
Someday.
Denny's hit me up. But
Denny's sponsorship.
Yeah.
Denny's
Denny's
sponsorship.
like, come on, Denny's, hit us up.
come on, Denny's.
Denny's.
But either way,
Denny's these nuts.
Holy shit! I've watched a 30 stream
Sorry.
watch streak.
without further ado, I think
Mine's
it's
only
time
two,
to
'cause
start.
I'm forgetting.
So,
Mhm.
last session, you all kind of wrapped up all the plans in New Beginning, and then near the end of the session, some security bells at the harbor were rung, and there was an attack on the city by some fish people cultists. You all swiftly dispatched the cult after failing horribly over and over again against tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did
Uh,
well,
so
thank you.
good.
We did amazing in that fight.
Yeah.
Tempter, you said goodbye to your good friend Spring as she departed
so
from the
long.
continent. Ray?
I'll miss
Okay,
her.
okay. And all of you are just kind of on the road, getting ready to start heading out to the next small town in between New Beginnings and Flintstone, your next target. The small town being Jovis. You're all kind of on the outskirts of town, right on the road, and just kind of getting prepared to head out. Now, Ray.
Yeah. Oh.
Hi.
Hmm.
So we started the journey. We started the.
We're blowing up the cart. I'm
Okay,
taking
wait.
out the jade horse. That's the thing that's happened. We've done that.
I'm watching
Right.
the doctor take out the cart and the jade horse.
Blow up the cart like it's a bouncy castle.
Hmm.
And Hemlock knows in their heart of hearts what happened to the cart. They're connected to it, right?
Hmm.
So they're a little excited. They're a little like, ooh, cart time. And they're just like, everybody, get in the cart now.
What?
We're
Not
going on a
being
journey.
kidnapped.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh,
What kind of journey?
What has got you so ecstatic?
Don't worry about it.
the doctor pulls out the necklace, blows up the cart. You all know something happened to it with Ivan, but taking a look at the cart on the outside, it looks pretty much identical. Everything looks the same.
I'm getting in the cart.
I'm gonna
Okay.
follow Prar into the cart.
The cart looks exactly the same on the inside. Olive, can I make
All right.
everybody roll a really easy perception check?
Yeah, everyone roll a perception check.
All right.
All right.
Roll me a perception check.
You guys just have to beat a 10.
Just give me 1 second to roll 20 crush.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
That's okay. It's just gotta load back up.
You know, it's a 10, and enough people succeeded.
Yeah, enough so
That's a
you guys,
14.
you guys just walk in and it seems completely normal, and then you notice it's just like, wait, the door hasn't always been there. There was a new door on the outside.
New door.
There's a new door on the back of the cart, and you guys
Is it
didn't
bigger
see
on the
anything on the outside. So, and Hemlock's just sitting there vibrating, waiting for someone to do
Did you make
something.
a Turvis cart?
What's that?
Open the door. Do it.
Tinker's going to walk up and it's just like, what's behind the door? And opens the door.
You open the door. You get.
I die.
Yo.
You die. Yeah. No. You open the door, and Hemlock rushes in front of you and is like, "Everybody get in!"
What is
You
in
guys
here?
walk. You guys walk through the door.
Tinker's
First,
what's
sir.
yeah.
Anything for the child.
Anything for the child who's shaking violently.
Yes. Anything
Like,
for the child.
they're so excited. They are vibrating. And you walk
Calm
in,
down.
and you are in the entrance. This grand entry room, and it's covered. And there are more. There's another door, but you're definitely in an entry room, where the walls are covered in tapestries, and the ceiling looks like the night sky, and it twinkles, and it has hardwood floors, and there are benches on either side. But there's also another door,
This looks like my home.
and Hemlock
Reminds
is
me
shaking
of
violently.
home.
Like, someone open the next door.
Please. I go
It is-
open the door.
You open the door, and now you're in another front room with a grand staircase that leads up to a second room, and multiple doors that lead to other rooms. Once again, this room is hardwood floors, beautiful carpets. There's a lot of plants in here, just basic house plants. And the walls are covered in tapestries, and the ceiling is still the same. And there's a lot of seating and pillows on the floor. It's a very comfy room, but it's very large and has this very ornate staircase in the center with these beautiful ornate doors on every side. Welcome to the new mansion inside the cart.
Hannon, the doctor is
This
a
isn't-
Time Lord.
This is incredible.
Upstairs, everybody has their own room. Downstairs,
Dude, I said
there
that as
is-
a joke.
I know.
Room?
already had it planned. And downstairs, there is a kitchen, like a proper, very big kitchen. There's also a small library and a study, and also a new room for me to do like my potions and crafting in. And there's also a room that there's a courtyard that's actually a big greenhouse for me to grow plants in, and also it's all very very cool. Does everybody want to see their rooms? Everybody has their own room upstairs. Do you want to see your rooms?
I'm gonna wrap my arms around the
Also,
doctor.
I want to out Taffy right now. When
What?
Keeper said libraries and studies, Taffy made a pog face.
That's because Tempter loves books.
Yeah, I know.
Tempter pogs, not actually. You just can't tell.
I'll show you all 2 new rooms. Do you want to see all 3 of your rooms? I really want to show you. Do you want to see your rooms?
I would like to grapple the
That would be
kid.
wonderful.
Can I grapple the doctor?
Yes. They're still like vibrating and like.
I'm going to grapple you in the biggest hug and just be like, I love you, kid.
I love you.
Are
You want
the
to see
best.
your room?
Yes.
Who wants to see their room first?
I want to see other people's rooms.
Okay. Daisy, I guess you're gonna go first. Come on. Can you put me down? Can you put me down?
Oh yes, sorry.
All right,
you
cool.
go.
And they run up the stairs. And like they get at the top of the stairs.
I
And they're like,
follow-
doing a
I
little,
follow the
start running
doctor.
on all 4s up the stairs.
yes. They do like they're doing a little jump up at the top of the stairs. They're so excited, and like they're just like I've already told the Jacob Horse where we're going and what we're doing, so they're already moving the cart for us. There's also a warning system.
I was gonna say for now, Takek will be driving the cart.
Okay.
Until Opal gets here. So you guys are on the
Until
road.
Opal gets here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Autism.
What is in
Language are you
Daisy's room?
speaking, child?
So I open. So the door to Daisy's room is like a rustic wooden door, like the door of a cottage, and it's very pretty, and it's painted, but like looks like it's been worn, and like once again, everywhere in here, there is not a surface that is not covered, and the ceiling twinkles. So you open up the door to Daisy's room, and you go in, and I shall describe to you what Daisy's room looks like. So it's a fairly large room. You all have fairly large rooms, and Daisy's room is very airy and bright. There's lots of like silks and tulle, and you know those ceilings that have like the drapey fabric with the lights in them that have like the fairy lights in them. That's what your ceiling looks like. And you have this very large bed that has a canopy on it with a little sides of each of them, and you have like a nice little vanity. You have like a nest corner.
Oh my god.
And it's Daisy's room.
Right. Out of
Yes.
character, but also in character. You know me so well.
I'm just like, and also, so like I can change every time I deconstruct and then reconstruct the cart, I can change any scene I wish about this space. So if there's any scenes that you request that you want in the room that isn't there currently, or if you want to change it, the size, the color, any scene like that, just tell me and I can change it.
You are such a sweetheart. I love
Thank
you.
I love you too. Next room.
I'm just gonna mute.
Whose room is next? Who wants
Well,
to?
I want to see everybody else's room.
Oh, I know. So I guess
I want to see my room.
let's see your room. All right, let's go to Pryor's room.
Let's go to Poor's room!
So we walk down the hall a little bit. We
I
say
wonder what is
Pryor's
in Pryor's room.
Pryor has a very ornate door.
Ooh.
Very, 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 very pretty door. Also, dark woods. It is a red door, and it has like it doesn't look like a door to a bedroom. It looks like a front door with a little with a really pretty ornate knocker on it. Yes, and Control House. And so you open up the door to Prar's room, and you go in, and it's kind of dark in there. The floor is still hardwood, but it's a little bit darker, and the walls have these red curtains on all of them, and beautiful paintings, but there's also like a whole bunch of instruments in the room, and there's a circular bed in like not in the exact center, but to like the right side of the room. It's like the room part of the room, and then there's entertainment part of the room that has a mini stage and a whole bunch of instruments and also a pole.
Of course,
And
there's a pole.
Of course there's a who do you think I am?
Question, is the room soundproof?
Yes. All of the
Good.
rooms are soundproof, and also like the amount of curtains and fabric on the walls of the entire place would soundproof it really
Okay.
well. And it's very rich. It's very elegant. You have like one of those fainting chairs,
Yes.
and there's like a trunk at the end of the bed. And Hemlock looks to you and is like, "This is your room? Once again, you can change anything about it at anytime I close up the cart. Just tell me if you want anything changed about your room. But this is your room. This is what it looks like.
Love it.
You're welcome."
I'm going to spend so much time in here.
You can. Oh, also, if you bring items in from the outside, even change up how the room looks, those items won't disappear. They may
Okay,
be in a different place, but they won't disappear.
Bro's gonna start moving all of the instruments he had in like the main part of the cart into this room now.
Let's do that after we look at everyone else's rooms. I need Obo to get here quicker so I can describe. I want to describe all the rooms. We're gonna do Tempter's room next.
I suppose I will go next.
Tempter's
Yes.
room, and then we go over to Tempter's room. Tempter's room has simple double doors.
Hey, I got double doors?
You get
Hey!
double doors.
Hey!
And you open up the doors to Tempter's room, and it's there isn't like a bed or anything in here because Tempter doesn't really sleep. But it's a study with empty bookshelves. Like the entire room is basically its own personal library, and you get to fill it with whatever you want.
This is incredible.
I didn't I'm not entirely sure how putting books in here works, so I didn't try with this library. And also I didn't know what sort of books to put in here. And also, once again, I was scared that it wouldn't put actual books, it would just be gibberish. There are some books in the other library, but you can put whatever you want in here.
I would have to start curating my own collection.
I was gonna say, Ray, too. Every single book the Doctor's read is in that library.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I
Yeah.
thought would be in there.
Minus any magical books you might have read.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is wonderful, Hemlock. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, Moon Wizard, you're the last ones that is here.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. And I waddle and I waddle. We scamper a little bit. Moon Wizard, your door doesn't look like a door. It's you have a secret door in the wall.
I have a secret door.
You have a secret. It's a super secret door. Super
There's
secret
nobody.
wall door.
Nobody must know about my room activities.
Ah yes. And I open up, and you walk in, and all the other rooms have like normal ceiling, like the rest of the mansion has that star ceiling, but Moon Wizard's room, the ceiling is a whole galaxy.
Yo.
And you can see the moon. And it's like just a comfy. It's very comfy. It's very quiet. That you also have like a very. Your bed is on the floor, but like it's in a comfy way. It's on the floor, you know.
Hell yeah.
It's a very nice mattress on the floor.
Like a sleeping roll almost.
Like
but-
sleeping
I was
roll.
gonna say like a futon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a little kitchenette and a refrigerator.
A mini fridge.
You have a full fridge. You got a
Dude,
full
Moon Wizard
fridge in
gets
your
a
room.
fridge in his
Dude, I
room?
get a whole ass Red
Whoa.
Bull fridge.
Dude, I know I can't eat, but what
It's
the
just full of
fuck?
pudding. It's just pudding.
Yeah, it is. Moon Wizard opens the door to the fridge and it's just full of pudding
Moon
of
Wizard
all different
falls to his
flavors.
knees.
I feel like this is indulging in an addiction.
I can quit. I am not addicted. I'm not addicted. I can quit my
Sure,
I can quit
sure,
my
Moon Wizard.
vices whenever I want.
Moon Wizard, I do not believe you.
But you can also like cook certain scenes in here, but I thought I'd stock the fridge
I
with
can cook
pudding.
more pudding. I can cook more pudding.
But it's very comfy, very cozy, very pretty. There's not much in here because honestly, Moon Wizard, I don't really know what
Oh.
you like.
Oh, a small hemlock. You are just the best little. I don't know actually know what you are. You are the best little thing that I don't even have the words.
I'm a Kenku.
Really?
Yes.
This entire time I thought you were like a small goblin.
I. Honestly,
You've seen
you-
Hemlock without
you-
the mask, right?
yeah. Yes, this is the scenes that you have in fact seen. I am a small bird.
Maybe Moon Wizard has not seen a lot of Kankus in his lifetime. Which is doubtful, since he's had a long lifetime.
Yeah,
You know, I don't really pay attention to a lot of things.
Yeah, we gathered.
no, it's okay.
This is why we learn.
Oh my god.
Guys, this is your room.
Hemlock, all these rooms are wonderful.
Thank you. I tried my best. Once again, if you want anything else, just tell me before I open up the cart next.
But I have a fridge too.
I can put the fridge in your room, yes.
I like how there's refrigeration technology in this universe.
I wasn't gonna fucking say there was, but
There's not.
It's magic.
There is
Sarah.
now.
It's
It's magic.
I'm sorry, the
Magic
entire
box.
mansion is magic. You can't deny me a magic refrigerator for Moon Wizard, okay?
they're
Magic
extremely
fridge.
rare, made by one mad mage thousands of years ago. None of them
Older than Moon Wizard.
older than Moon Wizard.
No, there is canonical refrigerator technology because Tempter has one in his apartment. Their apartment.
That's
That's
right.
true.
That is
That's
true.
true.
Tempter does
There's
have
a
a fridge.
refrigerators.
Refrigerators.
Mm.
That's
Fine.
Ha ha.
Magic ice boxes, yes.
Grumble, grumble.
They're rare. They're expensive.
Like
One just
when-
happened to
like
come with Tempter's
toothbrushes.
apartment.
Oh,
That apartment just happened to be where the Mad Mage used to live,
oh my
and
god.
it was left over. No.
There's more of the mansion. If you want to see it, I will give you a whole tour.
Do we get to see the doctor's room?
Oh, you guys, yeah. the
Yes.
doctor
What
does
does
have a
your room look like?
Ah, yes. So like the entire
What
mansion
was
is
that?
the entire mansion is mine, of course. So my room is not very different from the vibes. But let's yes, let's go. I'll close the secret door to Moon Wizard's pudding room.
Wait, is Moon? Hey, Lone.
Yeah?
Is Moon Wizard gonna be able to find that later?
That's between Moon Wizard and God.
Dope. Okay, sweet.
Moon Wizard's gonna like drunk, like come home drunk, and like not be able to find his room.
You're gonna
no,
start sleep.
no,
You're
no,
gonna
no,
sleep
no,
in
you're gonna
someone
come
else's room.
Oh, you're gonna come home drunk, and that is going to be the only time you know exactly where your room is.
That's so true.
in a bout of clarity.
You're drunk and you know you need pudding right now, and that's the only time you remember where the door is.
Yeah. The rest of the time, you have to find someone
Mama
else and be
need
like,
pudding now.
"Where's my room?" Alright. Hemlock skips down the hall a little bit. And their door matches everything else. It has like little curtains. It's also a double door because they're also, but it's more ornate than Tempter's. Like Tempter's looks like the door to a library because it is.
Yeah.
Hemlock's just looks like a door that's supposed to be here, man. It fits the vibes. And they open their door and they waddle in, and you can't see the floor. It's just pillows and blankets
Oh,
and stuffed animals, and it's a nest. Hemlock has built a nest.
I could not imagine it any other way.
And it's a smaller room than all of your guys's. Like the room is actually like noticeably smaller than than your guys's bedrooms. And once again, the walls are covered, but you walk in and you hear nature sound. Like it sounds like a forest at night. And it's just like, where the fuck is that coming from?
Is it home? Is this home?
Yes, this reminds me of home, yes.
Is this what the loft looked like, only larger?
A larger and more magical, yes. But also less storage boxes.
I see.
I have
So, Tempter's never actually been up to
boxes.
loft.
Yeah,
so.
no one's. But actually, and Hemlock points up to the stars on the sea, and they point out some constellations, and they say these are actually the constellations from home, and we use them to navigate. And they waddle back to the back of the room. They pull open, and there's a map of home. There's a map of Athora on the wall. And that's their room. And it's cozy. And it's also cold in there.
Oh.
It's like a nice cold. Like there's like a nip in the night, kinda.
Oh,
Tempter walks up to the doctor, and I assume the Hemlock's still looking up at the map, and he's gonna say, "Have you truly been all over the continent?"
No, not across the entire continent. Our path does take us across all of it. But it takes about 13 years to go across the whole thing. Because we move pretty slowly and we cover a lot of ground. And we spend a lot of time as a temple away. And so I don't know the full path.
It is
I never.
fascinating that your people have developed such traditions.
Yeah.
It is wonderful. I too would one day want to explore Athora.
Yeah. There's also like different islands kind of right off of Asura. You can
I see.
in a lot of different biomes. So I've been across the entire forest. And I was in the wastelands. We were on our way to the swamps. And we had covers the mountains. We were almost done covering the wasteland. And we were about to enter the swamps. So I've actually never been in the swamp.
one day I believe you'll be there.
Yes. But my doesn't go to the snowy bits. Because
Too cold of a climate for you?
no, we just travel exclusively on land. There are some murders that will travel across water to go on them. But we were too small to have the means to do so.
I see.
So, but this is home, and these constellations specifically, you'll see them in the forest. And I actually it moves, and so you'll see different constellations from the different parts of Asoras that I've traveled.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, I can tell you all about it.
I would love to hear all about it.
Oh, let's just see the rest of the house, and maybe we can get to Kekin here soon, and show her around, and you guys can see her room. Oh.
I know Tikek is gonna have her own room, but how much do you want to bet that Tikek's just gonna sleep in the doctor's room?
Oh, it's gonna.
Doctor,
I know Tikek's just
Oh,
gonna sleep in the
probably.
doctor's room. Absolutely.
Like Tikek's room is gonna become the guest room just because.
Uh-huh.
just
Nah,
Tikek never
no,
sleeps in it.
Tikek can bring the necromancer into her.
Oh
into her
yeah,
room.
yeah, the guest room.
Oh my god.
Right,
Oh,
by the way,
nice.
all of the rooms are soundproof, so I look at Prar and I'm
Looks
like,
at Prar.
I don't want to hear any of your shit.
Hey,
So let's go back downstairs.
understandable, but hey.
Oh, there's one other scene upstairs that I think you guys would really like. So each of us, right next to our rooms, you might have noticed there's a smaller door, and those lead to your personal bathroom. They're all the same. Yes.
Oh, thank God.
They all have a bath and
I'm not gonna be honest, or I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be very honest. I am so happy about that because I hate shitting in the woods, man. It's not comfy and
no,
like
Tempter's the only one who doesn't have a bathroom because Tempter doesn't really need one.
Yes, I am not in need of a bathroom.
Yeah. So, but there's another scene I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the sauna.
sauna.
There was a sauna.
Yes, the sauna is the only other room upstairs, besides the bedrooms and everything. There's the bedrooms and the bathrooms, and the sauna are all upstairs.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Sauna.
Oh, no.
So we skip over.
Please do not try to drown yourself again in the sauna.
I can do that in the pool downstairs.
So there is a pool. I was right.
Amazing.
Oh no, you guys got so many things correct on your guessing.
Yeah, because this is like we're all so similar, and this is like the best. Like this is you're just describing everyone's dream houses.
Oh,
yeah.
This is the streamer house, guys.
This is
Streamer house!
Uh-huh.
Streamer house. So the sauna also the door fits in the building, like it looks like it belongs there, and that's going to be the same thing for the rest of the doors. It's only your guys's rooms that get custom doors. And Moon Wizard, I will maybe change the door upon request, maybe.
That depends on what happens.
But it depends on it
If this,
if Moon Wizard remembers to ask to have the door changed.
Yeah.
if this already isn't in Tempter's room, Tempter's gonna request a weapon holster just to be able to put down all the weapons they have on them.
Oh, yeah.
If that's already in the room.
I don't think
Can
it's
I-
already in there. I just thought about books.
Can I have a shelf for my heads?
I would assume that there's already a head shelf in there.
Amazing.
Tempter's suddenly glad that they can't smell.
each of the rooms are
Um,
soundproof and smell-proof.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, if Tempter ever has to go into Daisy's room,
yeah.
Smells like dead people in
shit
here.
gonna be rank.
No, I feel like there's some sort of magical way of
Mhm.
you know, keeping ahead.
Prestidigitation, my boy.
Yeah.
Smelly.
Exactly. Thank you.
And it's the sauna's just a basic sauna. It does have a little sign on the door, which all the rest of the doors will have signs on them besides the bedroom. Because it's a big place with a lot of doors.
So many doors.
And Hemlock's the only one who has an intimate understanding of what all of it is. So it's a sauna. I kind of want to
Amazing.
change it to also be a bath. So, that might be something that I change. That the sauna will become a sauna and bathtub.
This is amazing, Doctor.
It truly is wonderful.
This is upstairs, not back downstairs. Once again, ornate, like 2 staircases, whooshing up. Am I basing this on mansions that I've actually? Yes. I have some rich friends.
Hell yeah.
And
hell yeah.
I've also taken tours of old mansions.
Ooh.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Fancy.
In Boston, oh, it was so cool. So we go downstairs. There's more stuff downstairs. Ooh. There's no layout. I just know what the rooms are. I don't know where they are. I just know what they are. Because I haven't thought about it.
Don't worry, my theater mind is going off right now.
Yeah. It's all good.
Gorgeous.
And so I already just said there's a pool. This is the pool. There's also a little workout room over there, but I don't know what goes in the workout room, so it just has like soft matte flooring
Um,
and some sword holders.
like dumbbells and punching dummies and
There's like some weapons in there, but they don't leave that room.
oh,
and-
trampoline! A trampoline!
I don't know what the trampoline is.
It's like this very, very stretchy material that you can jump on, and it shoots you up into the air, so it feels like you're flying.
Trampolines are a
The-
Feywild thing.
I was just gonna you beat me to it. The trampoline is an ancient Feywild craft that has not really been does not have a lot of presence on the material plane, but
I will make you a diagram of what it is supposed to be.
That would be very, very cool. But there are some like dummies in there and some targets and some weapons, but none of those can leave the workout room or training room or whatever. So there's also an arena.
There's an arena?
It's a very small
What the
arena.
fuck? Do you think we could capture bad people and put them in the arena to fight for
I
us?
should make a dungeon.
Oh my god.
I look
I do
over
not
at
believe
Tempter.
we- I do
I'm
not believe we
sorry.
should be taking prisoners.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just make a dungeon. I should put every pirate I ever meet inside the dungeon.
I do not
and
believe
they
a
will
dungeon
fight
would be
in the arena.
necessary.
I'm putting in a dungeon.
Be amazing. That's it. We are insane.
We all
You are insane.
Yo, I only said I'd put pirates in the dungeon, so it's fine.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So yes, there's like a small coliseum type arena. There's not like seating in it or anything. There's like a single level of seat, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Want to see the arena? Let's go see the arena.
Yes, please.
Arena.
Oh.
And go into the arena. And on either side there's like a private room that has like lockers and stuff and like a sink and a toilet. There's a lot of bathrooms in here. Hemlock was just like, yes, bathrooms. And
I love
it's just
this
a little
place.
arena with like a dirt ground. And once again, you just see the night sky above you, and it's like a like Lord of the Rings nighttime battle lit, like the blue lighting. That's what you get. But like there's also like torches about. And it's pretty dope. It's very well lit for somewhere that doesn't have much in terms of lighting. This is the arena. We can fight in here. It's significantly better than the death pit in New Beginnings because you can actually kill someone.
I can actually kill someone? Amazing.
Let us not try to kill people here, please.
Oh man,
But bad
you're
people?
no fun. Let's go to the kitchen. Right. Bounce over, and we see the kitchen and dining room, and it's a big old dining room. It's like you think fancy person dining room, like massive dining room. That's what it is. Long ass table. It's like we can have like conversations, but it's only 2 people, and each sits on either end. Very cool. And
This is all quite grand.
the kitchen's just a basic. The kitchen kind of looks like the kitchen in the Lineage Tavern. Like it's definitely like a standard like industrial kitchen, or like it's a
Yeah,
restaurant kitchen.
like a restaurant bar
No.
kitchen.
It's a restaurant kitchen.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I can show you guys this, and I'll show you there's like entertainment rooms that are just like sitting room, and there is there's a bar, because I have a bar.
You can watch
And
the
there's a
game in here.
ballroom. Yeah, and there's ballroom.
There's a
I put in a
ballroom?
ballroom.
Do we have
Are there
enough
balls
friends
in
for
the
a ballroom?
No, but the ballroom is the Feywild was very cool. So
Oh,
I just kind of copied it.
oh, that kind of ballroom. I thought you were meaning like a big room
Like a
full of
ball pit?
balls, like a ball pit.
Like a ball
yeah,
pit?
a ball pit.
So which door takes you to Chuck E. Cheese? That's the real question.
Which door takes us to Denny's?
I
could have
don't
a
think we can.
Denny's.
I don't think we can afford to staff our own Denny.
We could, honestly.
So, Ray,
Yeah.
the mansion can have its own ethereal servant.
Holy shit!
Which can do cooking
I
and
can
cleaning.
staff my own Denny's.
Why is this place so fucking cracked now? What the shit?
So this is an actual spell in D&D called Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion. It's a 7th level spell.
It is.
I fucking love it.
Shit.
This is one of my favorite spells in the entire fucking game.
Yeah.
It's so cool. You can
Have it.
you just get to customize your own magic, extra dimensional mansion.
Customize my mansion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It fucks. It's amazing.
honestly
I
the
love this spell.
Yeah. I have completely blanked on what other rooms I put in this mansion. There was the bar. There's a coliseum. There's the pool, the sauna. The garden, the courtyard, the garden. Let's go to the courtyard with the garden.
Oh, a garden.
Yes,
I
and
love
it has
garden.
all of the poisonous plants I could.
Does it have some edible plants that are away from the poisonous ones?
Yes, that's in the secondary gardens. That's a little bit smaller.
Okay, very good, very good.
It would be interesting to learn all the
I need fresh
botanicals of the garden.
Oh yes. We should go to the library, and I can all of the books that I tried to put in here, but I'm not in if they got in correctly. But they're all about poisons and some history and religion books and poisons.
Is there tomatoes? I'll say tomato leaves are poisonous. So, are the tomatoes in the poisonous section or the regular section?
Yes.
Wait, is it tomato? No, I'm thinking of potato leaves. But is there fresh tomatoes and basil? Cause I need that to
Yes.
make spaghetti night.
Spaghetti night would be so good.
I will make spaghetti night.
If you
Order
didn't notice, the kitchen is fully stocked.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have running water.
Italy real.
Italy real?
Italy
What?
real.
Italy real?
Italy real.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to know, like, no, should I, you know what? I'm gonna type it because I don't want stream to hear this.
Oh dear.
Oh, secret information. Haha.
And this
Haha.
was
Losers.
all and this was all given to you by Ivan.
All of these descriptions are
Yes.
like food porn.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Cards
all
on
of
cheese
this was
wheel.
the original
Tempest.
card was also given to me by Ivan. Oh, I also have a very cool
It is an
collection
understatement
room.
to say he cares about you.
I also have a very cool collection room where I get to pull out all my cool shiny and all of the bones I've collected, and all of the cool. And so I also have like my own apothecary, and I also have like my own alchemy lab, and blah, blah, blah.
You're amazing.
blah, blah.
Don't ever stop. Just
Now all I'm thinking about is spaghetti.
And while
Same.
I'm
I'm
not
a
very
victim
good
now.
at cartography,
Then how
I
about
know
tonight you guys have spaghetti for dinner?
spaghetti would be very good. And while I'm not very good at cartography, I know how to use cartographer's tools. So there's a cartography room. It's attached to the study.
Oh, tomorrow night instead of spaghetti, we should have curry. I have this really good one that I would like to share. It's one
That
that my
sounds
mom,
very cool.
my dad, my mom, well,
Your
you know,
parent.
my parents made.
Yes. There's also a game that has like pool and dart.
Oh, does anyone have any allergies?
Foosball.
No allergies from me.
No one's allergic to peanuts.
No, I love.
I don't believe so.
Good.
No,
Good.
I love how like we just keep bringing up all of these modern inventions. Like there's fucking foosball in in this fantasy realm, but there's also still cartography.
Look, we have
This is
fantasy pennies.
this
I
is
literally
what
have
is it?
fantasy
What
pennies
is
at this
Mortimer's
point.
Magnificent Mansion where you can imagine anything? Literally, if the doctor can imagine it, it
You
can
ever have a
exist in the
dream where
mansion.
when
pretty
you
You ever have a dream? No.
no
Actually, you have Tempter. You have had a
Twice.
dream.
Twice. Ever.
damn shoddy.
Any rooms or anything you want, I can add it. If you want me to. It's very very cool. Look at my mansion.
Oh my god.
I spent a lot of time thinking about this.
It is quite bizarre to think that we are suddenly living in luxury.
I know I feel kind
Is-
of pretty cool right
Is
now.
the regular cart not luxury enough? If we had the whole kitchen, a kitchenette,
It was really
I mean,
nice in the cart, but
so
Beats-
doubled as
in
my
all honesty,
It's like a
nothing
shack.
compared to this, Hemlock.
It always had, you know, it always had place for my heads, so it was amazing.
it's just ideal. It's very cool. I got the text. One moment.
I love you, kids.
I have never lived like this in a mansion before.
Neither have
Tell me
I.
about
I've lived on the road my whole life.
Oh,
So I didn't really exactly know what to put in it, but I've been on a lot of fancy houses. Mostly for killing people. But I've been on a lot of fancy houses, so I kind of just copies them, but in like a ways that I really like.
I may have lived in a castle before, but nothing. I've never lived like this.
You lived in a castle?
Yes, I have.
Oh my goodness.
Because that's pretty cool.
I've told you I was a royal guard.
Oh yeah, so you didn't go to the fancy places and the fancy castle.
Like I said, I've lived in a castle, but not like this.
And
I
so
love
I
that.
didn't. I did like servants' quarters and all of that stuff because I didn't know how to not, because that's kind of how I've moved about. So there's a lot of secret corridors. I put so many secret corridors in here. None of you get to know about the secret corridors.
There were secret
What if
corridors
I
in the
find
castles
one by
I lived in as
accident?
well.
Do I get to know about the secret corridors? When we go on secret missions at night?
A lot. I was just alone. Moon wizard.
Yes. Well, you sound
You're-
disappointed in me.
No, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself. Moon wizard. No, your room is a secret corridor.
Is it because you didn't plan on having me on your party?
No,
you want
I
to make
just
me feel special?
no. You are special
Oh.
in a few different ways.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Moon Wizard, just
Go
roll.
log it.
Moon Wizard, roll and just an investigation check.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Why? Stop telling me not to worry about things. It just makes me worry more.
When you're autistic.
No. You just you just kind of like wondering what your little bird friend is talking about. You just kind of like lean against the wall and like your elbow hits just like a loose plank of wood, and then just an entire secret doorway opens up to the left of you.
No. It'd be funnier if you fell into it.
No, you're right, it would be funnier. The trap door underneath you
If the
swings
wall spins
open.
and you fall into it.
Oh, yeah!
Like it spins and like Moon Wizard's now trapped on the other side and now Moon Wizard's not in the room. with
That
her.
happens.
Just well, I think he found one.
I think I need to get rid of and of the ones that you can accidentally access. Moon Wizard, are you okay?
Yeah, I just need to lie down for a bit. I also have to sneeze.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's a little dusty in there, because all of the other secret passages I've been in have been a little dust.
Do you purposely put dust in your secret passages?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Dust in the secret passageways to deter burglars.
It's dust and cobwebs and like creep and like the uneven footing and like it kind of smells like mold and like creepy torches.
But like the good kind of mold.
Yeah.
Sure, like Parmesan.
Yeah, it smells like cheese.
And I now have there's also an entire cheese safe.
Yo!
For more
If
emergency
true.
wheels of cheese.
Huge,
Oh,
if true.
Amazing.
I need my own cheese caves, okay?
Yeah, why not? Let's get you a cheese cave. I love that cheese caves are an actual thing.
I do too. I love the history behind the cheese caves.
Anyway, don't worry about
Do not
it.
know. Do not know about
Don't
the
worry
the
about
cheese
He doesn't
caves.
need to know about the secret cheese caves in America.
They're the
How
American
about the
cheese
cheese
caves.
caves?
The
The
American
American
cheese
cheese
caves.
caves.
You know about the American
Well,
cheese
I'm
caves?
Canadian, so you know, fuck you.
Anyway, should we get him out of there?
Oh, I can get up.
Yeah,
I can get up.
Stand up and step away from the door.
And my bones just start cracking.
He dies again.
Yeah.
I built an apothecaries as like a sort of healer's place.
Oh, no, I'm a big wizard. I can.
I'm gonna open the door.
Yes, you're such a
Alright.
big wizard, moon wizard.
And I open
I'm
the
like
door.
5'8".
Yeah,
You're tall.
I'm 4 feet tall.
I'm
That's
6'10".
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
It's embarrassing for me to be 4 feet tall.
So mean.
You
Oh
bitch.
my god.
I'm a little goober.
You are
Wizard
aware that when
discussion.
you are aware that when Daisy's in her rabbit form, she is smaller than the doctor.
I'm
correct?
actually.
Yeah, but that's like a
since
normal
you've just
rabbit.
insulted me for saying I'm short, I'm actually
Okay,
just going
for
to
the
leave you in
record,
here.
this whole time I thought the doctor was a goblin, so...
I'm just leaving the door shut closed now. Goodbye.
No, wait!
Tender's gonna start like pressing around stones and hoping that they figure out which one.
You're
caused-
pressing too high up.
Tender's gonna start pressing lower.
You feel like one of the stones clicks and then the wall spins. Moonwizard, make a dexterity saving throw.
Why,
think Tender
why
needs
am I
to make
being
one
put into
too.
situations?
It's
Oh
funny.
no! Don't make me make one.
No, just
no.
Moonwizard, just Moonwizard.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Okay, the door swings and so does the platform you're standing on, and you spin back out. For a second, you're about to like topple over from the force, but you catch yourself and land on your feet.
Woo! I'm an acrobat.
There you are.
Here I am! Everybody's favorite wizard!
I'll take your pudding away.
I don't
No!
know if you're my
Wait,
favorite
no.
lizard, but you're definitely like a really good one.
I don't know how to
I
feel
have
about
met a
that.
couple wizards in my time.
I'm
Listen,
like- I'm like, up
you were
there.
my favorite wizard.
Oh, thank you. Somebody understands my
said-
potential.
I think you're my
Not that I
favorite.
were.
You're like my second favorite wizard because I think my mom, she's
She's
because
not a
she can
wizard.
be a witch.
Oh,
and a
there's
wizard.
also
I
a
don't
chapel.
really know what she is.
There's a church, like a whole church in here.
And I think you might be my
Oh.
favorite wizard if my
Oh.
mother isn't wizard.
Oh, that means so much to me.
I give you a little kiss on the cheek.
Oh, my eyes start glittering with childlike whimsy.
Hot.
Are
Do
we
you
to-
guys want? Do you guys want to see what the proper temple to the Raven Queen looks like?
Yes, I would.
Because the last one we were in was decrepit,
Sure.
and she had laugh. Let's go to the temple. I built a temple in my mansion.
As we're going through this, I keep thinking of more things to talk with you guys about, just like in our downtime. And I'm just like, oh, I gotta talk to you about that. Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta talk to you about that.
Yeah.
I forgot
This is
about
her
Write
downtime,
this
maybe.
shit down.
Yeah.
I have it
I'm just-
on.
I'm just waiting for Oppo to get here so I can show off the
I know.
next room.
I DM'd Oppo and said, and I just said, Oppo, the doctor wants to show Takek something whenever you're able to join, and I have not gotten a response.
Takes
I think-
you-
I think it might be best just to keep going until
Yeah.
with what we're doing until they come back.
But
refrigerator.
What is this? What does your
oops.
temple look like, Hemlock?
A refrigerator.
Lead the way.
Oh, I don't know if I trust you anymore.
So we actually back in the entry room, and this is the only room that I know where it is, because up until this point we'd been going to like the left and the right, but if we go straight forward, there's only one door. It doesn't lead into like a hallway or anything. It just leads straight into the temple. This is the only one that has like it's well actually it goes through the gardens first and then into the temple, but there's no like extra badobbles here.
have you described the gardens yet?
Oh, what?
What? Okay, I haven't fully described the gardens yet. No, I haven't. So we walked through the gardens. We like talked about went into it. So it's like a large circular courtyard with a secondary circular courtyard off to the side. That secondary smaller circular courtyard is the like non-poisonous gardens. This one is it's all poisonous flowers, baby. And it's like the ceiling is domed, and it's glass, and then the pretty night sky. but it shifts, like, as we walk in, it's, like, in the middle of shifting, and then it's, like, dawn. Like, shifting to dawn, so it's becoming daytime in this room. Magical daytime. We're still enclosed, but... And it's basically a giant greenhouse full of poisonous plants.
Nice.
Amazing.
And it's just really pretty, because if you know anything about poisonous plants, they're fucking gorgeous.
Imagine having sex in here.
What the fuck?
No. That's
Uh,
I think that's deadly.
I would
think that
not
would.
consider that.
I think that
but
would genuinely be
think you-
deadly.
You'd have to
genuinely,
be.
yeah, no, I
Like,
think that would actually kill you.
I think you could only do that if you were like Yuan-Ti.
no, you can only do it once.
That's
yeah,
true.
you can do it, but
You
Yeah.
can do it once.
Or no, you gotta be like a high enough level monk
Yeah.
of your poison immunity.
Oh my god.
And then you'll be like real skilled.
Oh
Mhm.
my
Yeah.
god.
Mm-hmm.
Skilled in that dick.
oh my god. Shut the
Oh
fuck
my
off.
gosh.
Hello, welcome to what we talk
my
about.
hi.
Just a friendly
goodness.
reminder
Hi,
that
hi,
I
that's
think
funny.
Olive's mom listens to this.
Hi, Twitch.tv.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. It's fine.
I'm
Sorry,
If-
did our sound redeems
if-
get revoked?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Amazing.
What the shit? Wait, when did
Wait,
that happen?
wait,
I was
what
gonna
happened?
bonk her.
Oh, on the Discord?
Oh, I don't know why it didn't work for me.
Oh.
I don't know why when I went to this it didn't work.
There
But
you go.
there you go.
I would be surprised. Listen, my mom watched the first few episodes. I don't know if she's if she caught up, or if she ever will. But if she does, 53 sessions in. Hi, mom. Hi, love you. How's it
Hello,
going?
mom.
Hi, Olive's mom.
Hey,
I-
I'm sorry
Anyway.
for the things that I say. I will say that I am 27 years old, so
I
that,
know.
like,
We're all-
Oh yeah,
if
we're
it makes you
all
feel any
yeah,
better,
We're all
I'm
adults
very
here.
much an
Mhm.
adult.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going
Continuing.
to show us the temple to the Raven Queen now?
Yes. We walk through, and we walk into the temple, and it's very gothic in its architecture. It's very gothic architecture. It is gorgeous. It's very like purple. Very purple.
Lots of purples and blacks.
Lots of purples and blacks. Lots of there's like velvet curtains on all of the walls. Once again, a very large arched ceiling that is once again night sky. And it isn't like a place of worship, more that is a place of community. So there's not like pews or anything, or a big like place. There's an altar at the back, like a full altar, but there's like comfortable seating and like chairs and couches. But there's also shelves with and cabinets that have tools and books in them, and like scriptures in them, and Hemlock pulls down a few of the books. It's just like, these aren't actual books. I just transcribed the stories that I was told when I was younger. The Kenku, we have a lot of tradition, and so I, without actually putting the effort into putting in the effort to write some.
I will say, Ray, you're cutting in and out right now.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed my green thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why it's doing that.
Is it? It might be maybe the sensitivity. It might just be Discord
I-
cutting it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Discord is a
Discord.
Um,
Why are you like this?
Discord hates you today.
Discord's being a bitch.
Yeah. Discord's being a butt.
Okay.
But sorry.
But basically, they're saying that they have a lot of Kenkus have a lot of verbal traditions. They do have the mimicry ability. You know. So they just transcribed. They wrote down what they had been told as a kid, the stories of the Raven Queen and her lore. You are blue.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just like, do I
You're
look blue?
you're a little blue.
It's giving chlorine core.
Yeah.
Oh, I love chlorine.
I'm just like, man, I'm really blue today, like physically in the camera. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So, and there's also like a section to like different like a there's like an art section, like a painting section with like a canvas and a easel
Oh, yes,
and some
please.
painting supplies and like a little area to do music, and there's a little, and the altar is on this little stage, but also the most notable thing in there is a statue of the Raven Queen. And I believe I've sent you guys my Raven design before. I'm not entirely sure.
Hey,
Can you send us what? The
Your
Yeah.
Raven Queen, my Raven Queen design.
The Raven Queen
Oh
art.
yes, the arts, yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
have seen it.
Pop it in here just
I
because I
might
have
have put
it.
it in character refs.
I have it.
And you do? Awesome. Amazing.
There. I'm just popping the stream.
Oh yeah, it is in character refs, so there's a statue, a stone statue of the Raven Queen. And what this is a temple. And I just built it, so I haven't done any. So you can tell that there's a lot of empty floor space. Like there's definitely space to do like rituals and other things, but you could also have like a pretty banger party in here.
Nice.
Fucking dope.
I was like, while I built this space to be dedicated to the Raven Queen, I haven't done anything with it yet. So, she's not here yet, but my intention is to spend some time and pray and bring her. So I have like a moving temple with me. You know?
I know you follow the Raven Queen, but I always forget that you're kind of religious. Because when I think about you, I think tiny little criminal. You know?
So the Raven Queen, she guides us to where we are meant to go when we die.
That's dark.
Never knew her.
Alright.
So she is not death, and she is not in charge of the cycle of life. She is simply in charge of the afterlife.
Oh.
And we worship her, and we so that not only ourselves, family, can potentially have the best afterlife, but she has also always watched over Kenku. As you may or may not know, the Kenku are a cursed race.
I did not know that.
Because not being able to speak,
Um,
usually.
is that our mimicry ability, yes. But also we lost our
You
Um,
lost your what?
I thought
Our
that was
flight.
evolutionary.
our ability to fly. No, we were cursed by
So
by
fucked
the
up.
gods.
Wait, which god? I'll fight him.
I don't know. This is D&D Kenku lore. So I wouldn't know in
Don't know actual
with
D&D.
olives.
I don't know D&D Kenku lore.
Okay.
Or
You
much
don't?
Google.
actual D&D lore. No.
Olive,
Yeah,
some
no,
point, if you want
I
to
will-
homebrew that, I would like to find that out in character. Like, this is now a goal for Daisy to fight a god for the doctor.
Listen. I'm
But the Raven Queen has watched over us since.
I'm so sorry.
And all different now we're getting into my homebrew lore. All different like species of Kenku have different responsibilities. Like I am a crow. And we are storytellers and travelers.
Murderers?
No.
That's just
And
you.
I see what you
We
did
are-
there.
That's just your cheeky littleness.
Because
Yeah, but we are referred to as murderers because we're seen as harborers of death.
Oh.
Isn't it also
Um,
because that's like what a group of crows is called?
Yeah. And ravens, they are larger than us crows, and they are paladin, warriors and protectors, and detectives. There are magpies, which are gardeners, and farmers. And there are rooks and jays. There are a lot of different kenkus. And if you know anything about birds, that or the crow family of birds, know that all of those birds that I just stated are corvids.
Yep, they are all. I do know that. They are corvids.
They are
Also-
all corvids because I have a little brain
Ray,
that only thinks about birds.
Ray, one thing I have noticed is the closer you get to your mic, the more it cuts out.
Yeah.
No one wants
Those
your
over
birds
here
back,
now.
Brennan.
No one wants your birds,
You're breathing down
Brennan!
the you're breathing down the
No one
mic's
wants
neck a
your-
bit too much.
But-
I want his birds. I like birds.
Yeah.
You thought I was gonna make a cheeky joke, didn't you? It was implied.
People have such a
Oh, yes,
fascinating history. So you do not know which god had cursed you?
No, this was a very long time ago. And that's not something, that I was taught. That's, like, knowledge that the elders have. But, or, like, or the clerk, our clergy.
I see.
But I'm a monk, so, the majority of us are monks of some sort. But we do have some clerics. There were no ravens in my murder, so we don't have any paladins.
Ravens are paladins. Beautiful. Like me.
Sometimes. Yeah,
That's
but
mean
for
I'm your
the
raven
death
sister?
god.
Oh. You know what? I cut off enough heads. I could be your raven sister.
But
Wait,
yes,
Crazy Raven Dawn.
but
Wait,
you'll also
Crazy Raven Hazel Dawn.
the most common things that is known is that crow tribes are murderers. So there are mixed tribes of different kenkus, but mine was simply crows. So we were referred to as a murder. But simply raven tribes are called conspiracies.
Do you know why they are called conspiracies?
Bird facts.
Because they be conspiring.
Just tell me
well,
more. Keep going. I love it.
Well, as I said, they are also ravens are also protect. They uphold. There is not much in terms of law in a soul, but they uphold the sort of rules of. It's nothing written, but they keep the peace. No. They protect our temples. They will investigate if something happened in the temple.
I love learning about your people.
It is quite fascinating.
Mhm.
I'm learning so much.
I have so much little information in my little brain that I have sent Olive at some point, but I don't know if she remembers.
I read it over a year
We
ago.
did determine what Olive. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Hell
I
yeah.
think I think I am mixing up what birds do what on some of them. The ones that I distinctly remember are crows and ravens. I don't remember what I assigned to rooks or jays. And I'm pretty sure I got what I assigned to magpies were on. I'm gonna take my pop filter off.
We'll
See if
figure
that
it out.
helps.
We'll figure it out.
Mm.
But
We'll figure it out. We'll see why.
mhm. I think
Yeah.
now would be a good time to go on break. We're
Mhm.
about the halfway point. Take a 10-minute break. Everybody recharge, grab food, do what you need to do, and we'll pick up from there. Okay.
Cool.
I will.
Wait.
Oh, what was that? Oh, okay.
Oh, I was just
See
saying
you.
it's been a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. I'll see y'all in 10 minutes. Hello. Popping back in with the party. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. So, if we're all
Hey.
ready to continue.
Hey.
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 Whoa. Okay. Enough of that. You guys spend the next couple days on the road. You guys have free reign to kind of like roleplay between yourselves, between character over the next few days. What do you all do?
I'm gonna go play Mario Kart 8.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Tempter's gonna stop Moon Wizard from playing Mario Kart 8. And Tempter's actually gonna find Moon Wizard somewhere in the mansion. The fucking mansion. And just
The
be like,
mansion.
would you like to continue translating the scroll?
Oh, the scroll! Yes.
Oh,
Let's
and that
translate the
spyglass.
scroll.
And that spyglass. Have you
The
figured out
spy-
what it does yet?
Yes, I do. Let me open up my iPhone 6 to a message from my best friend. Who sent me information about it earlier today.
I can upload it into Stream VC if you want.
Yes, please.
There's
Oh my
there's
Thank you. It allows me to peer into the ethereal plane. I can also see invisibility with it, and also, look really far away.
it's supposed to say
I'm reading the description.
you see, I wrote it once, and then right before I could hit save, my computer crashed, so I had to rewrite the entire thing again. So it's supposed to say it lets you cast see invisibility once a day. So I'll fix that a little later, but yeah, it is the spatial spyglass.
It has see invisibility.
Mm-hmm. So if anybody's invisible, I can see them.
Oh.
You're not supposed to be here.
This will be useful. And it also sees into the ethereal plane.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, a DM question. Were our red strings on the astral plane or ethereal plane?
The cart's on a demi-plane. Wait, sorry, what did you ask?
No. What? Our red strings.
The red strings were on the ethereal plane.
Okay. I want to see if we still have them. Can you just like see? Well, can Moonswinter just like see into the ethereal plane? It's not like a once a day thing. Can
Yeah,
you just like
so-
see that? What's that?
So the way it works, the end of the spyglass has 3 settings. There's the base setting. You can turn it right, and that'll turn it into the ethereal plane setting. You can do that as much as you want. And then if you turn it left, it will turn it to see invisibility, and that's once a day.
Oh,
Could you see into the ethereal plane for a moment?
I can try. I would like to look into the ethereal plane. I don't know
And
what
then
I'll
Tempter's
see.
Tempter's. Do you see anything?
So, Moon Wizard,
Mhm.
the first difficulty you notice, you are looking through a spyglass, so you can. It is really easy to see things far away, but it's a lot harder to see things up close.
What if you just like turn it around?
It's hard because I'm looking through the spyglass with my eye that has the cataract in it.
Oh
But
my gosh.
taking
Moon
a
Wizard, maybe perhaps try your other eye.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you're right.
but taking a look through, you are able to peer into the ethereal plane, which looks identical to the plane you are in, except everything is lightly blue. It's like the entire.
Why are you blue?
It's like the Twilight movie visual effect where everything's
Twilight
slightly
movie
blue.
color.
Yeah. Yes.
The blue
Twilight
filter put over everything.
But you do notice 2 things. One, you see there are little like creatures floating around.
There's little guys in here.
Very much think of like these are like some weird ethereal floaty creatures, kind of like what's the
Like wisps?
no. It's they kind of look like I'm just homebrewing this. They kind of look like old aquatic
Like-
dinosaurs. Like
Yo, I'm looking into the Cambrian explosion.
that. Yes, they look like Cambrian dinosaur creatures.
I
That's
can
like
see Anomalocaris.
you kind of like take a few steps back and whip the spyglass over to Tempter, and you do notice
You go look at this.
there are like thin red threads pulling off of Tempter in multiple dimensions, and once it gets about a foot away, it just fades into nothingness.
Oh,
What?
interesting.
I'm trying to visualize that. Could
There-
you, like,
So
repeat that?
each of the threads is pointing off towards a different party member, but after about a foot, it fades, so you can't see the thread anymore. About a foot or two.
So there are 5. So there are 5 total strings. No, there would only be 4 total strings. Is
Okay.
Moon Wizard a part of it?
You see, give me 1 second. You see 5 strings.
So Moon Wizard is a part of it.
Huge if true.
Moon Wizard, roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
How do I roll a disadvantage?
Just roll twice and take the lower number.
I'm assuming that
Ah.
Moon Wizard is just telling Tempter exactly
Yeah.
what he's seeing, and that's
Yeah.
that's
I'm not-
sorry. I'm just yeah.
I'm sorry, what roll again?
Perception.
Perception. Well, that's...
Damn, damn.
Damn!
That was a disadvantage. Fuck.
I mean, it's not. It's clear enough that you can see. You kind of. It takes you a second. It takes you actually like 2-3 minutes. Tempter keeps asking you about if you're connected. It's confusing you. But eventually you do see one of the threads kind of pointing in your direction, and you kind of just take the entire scope and look directly down at your body, and from your chest, one of these threads is emitting and pointing towards Tempter's direction, and you notice there are multiple other threads pointing in other directions.
Oh.
So you are connected. Interesting.
I don't know what that means.
Have we ever told you about our dreams before we met you?
Nope.
Exposition, fill in,
Exposition.
fill in.
We both have like a psychic moment. We're really just
Our
standing
brains are
there in
gonna-
silence together. It's like, whoa, I understand.
Suddenly, Moon
now.
Wizard understands.
Yeah.
And so we have learned that we are connected to these red threads.
Oh, I
It seems
see.
you are as well.
I've never had this happen before. I love new discoveries.
We aren't exactly sure what it means, but we
Maybe
do
the
know that we are
spyglass
connected.
will help.
Who are you calling nerd, Zoe? Which one of us?
Yeah, which one of us?
new
Big Dong?
discoveries.
Maybe this new mouse tool will help us.
This is a secret tool that'll be important
I
later.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Alone?
I don't remember.
Fuck.
I've bamboozled.
There's discoveries. We do not know the meaning behind these red threads. All we know is that we are connected to them, and somehow it is tied to the Ooblex as well.
Oh, the goop. Yes.
Yes. We should inform Prar that we are still connected,
Wait, why?
because
Exposition, right?
exposition.
Exposition. Exposition.
We'll have you guys inform Crow on that later.
Even so, shall we continue with the translation?
Yes. I'm extremely curious as to what this scroll says, because as far as I know, all it says is summon clown.
So
What?
That was quite a convoluted answer. clown is very vague somehow.
Okay, I
I'm
won't.
sorry.
As you guys are deciphering the scroll over the next few days, I want you to guys both. You can either both roll intelligence checks, or one can give the other advantage in an intelligence check.
What's your modifier?
Oh, excuse me. Where am I?
I have a plus to my intelligence, so
I have
I
a.
know.
Is that 9?
No.
So your intelligence, flat intelligence.
You have a
5.
Oh shit! Damn, you're at a 20.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage.
You're a wizard.
I am a wizard.
Still, that's bonker. I mean, sure, it's Moon Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
So roll you roll twice, and now you take the higher one.
All right.
Dude.
Your laughs
Dude.
are cut off on Discord. I can hear you laughing in the other room.
Wow.
Dude.
That's embarrassing.
That is actually embarrassing.
Damn. Huh.
Huh. Huh.
Give me one moment.
Huh.
I'm gonna. You get a little bit of it done. I'm trying to figure out how much I feed you.
You're gonna starve me if I fail?
No.
Oh, and by the way, has Moon Wizard put the learned it yet? So that
Moon Wizard, do you add the scroll to your spellbook? You have plenty of time to do it right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So you get 2 pieces of information. You first learn it's a 4th level spell,
Okay.
and then you get the first line of text in the spell description.
Okay.
And I'll read this for stream. You utter foul words, summoning one clown from the chaos of the abyss. The clown appears in an unoccupied space you can see within range, and the clown disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends.
Oh. Alright, so I can just do that now.
we do not know what it does, though. All we know is that it is a summon.
Mm-hmm. And it just summons a clown.
That's a clown from reading Chaos of the Abyss.
And you guys are reading the language is in Abyssal.
Abyssal. Yeah. yeah. We just summon Ray's clown.
It's just
The clown.
just Ronald McDonald.
Good old Ronnie.
No,
Ronnie
no, we're not
McDonald.
adding more fast food places. No,
Why not?
Denny's is enough.
I tried to add McDonald's like forever ago, and I got yelled at.
Absolutely
No.
not. No Ricky D's in this fucking house. No.
McDicks.
Ricky D's nuts.
Oh, no Ricky D's? Come on.
no.
You're no fun.
Well, it's been a good session. I'll say
It's been a good session.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
So, but you'll have more chances on this road trip to decipher the scroll. So you'll have more chances. That's just what you get for now.
That's it. You made your choice.
I got more discussions to have with other people, but I'll let someone else go first.
I was gonna say, Ray, Zoe, is there any scenes that you two want to do?
I think we honestly had enough of our scenes in the cuteness of the thing.
Oh my gosh.
Hemlock wants to spend some time in the temple.
Okay. You head over to the temple. Are you going by yourself?
Yeah, I'm going by myself.
Okay. What do you do?
They're going to properly set their own altar things on the altar. And they're gonna set up the altar, and they're gonna set up the space, and they're gonna start with praying.
You set up your altar, and you light some candles and some incense, and just take some time kneeling in front of the altar. How do you pray? How does Hemlock pray?
Um, it's kind of meditative.
Okay.
They basically like sit and they get comfy and they meditate.
You spend some time meditating. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh.
That's an 18.
Okay. You sit there meditating, doing your best to clear your head. And you swear just for a second you can hear a footstep in the room you're in.
I don't like this.
What do you do?
Hemlock Hemlock's gonna like take a deep breath and kind of like, without opening their eyes, they're gonna try and become more aware of their surroundings.
Okay. You keep your eyes closed, but you take a moment to try to at first smell, and then all you just smell is the candle and incense. And then you take a minute to listen and really listen. Silence for 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. And right when you feel like you're getting to yourself, you feel like you're just hearing things. You hear like a slight shifting of cloth behind you.
Okay. They're going to continue to stay where they are. Like continue to keep their eyes closed, and because they're kind of scared that whatever this is will go away and like disappear if they open their eyes. Like a Orpheus can't look back
Mm.
kind of situation.
You keep your eyes closed, your ears sharp. Another minute goes by, and then you hear a footstep. Another 30 seconds go by, and a second footstep, getting closer. 10 seconds go by.
Hemlock sort of instinctively grabs their dagger, like just places their hand on it.
Okay. You reach down just slowly, without giving any warning or physical signs. Reach down and just put your hand on the hilt of the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
10 seconds go by. Third footstep, getting closer. And a fourth. then a fifth, getting closer and closer, quicker now, until it's right behind you.
They're a little tense. I mean, they're very tense. They're tense. They're like you you know how like your hair stands on edge, that but feathers. They've puffed up a little bit.
You
Um
tense your body, waiting for anything, any sound. And you feel a hand place onto your shoulder. Cold. But familiar.
Hemlock relaxes.
The hand lifts up, and you hear another footstep, now to your right, and another, as the footsteps continue further away from you and further on into the room. And then
They open their eyes now and they look back.
you look back behind you and you look around and you don't see her. But you know she's there.
Um they smile. They're like this that their intention was to bring her in, let her know that this is a space for her, and they were successful in that. So they're gonna sit here with her for a little while longer.
Okay. You spend some time just silent together, but silent. Continuing on. Anyone else want to do a scene?
Me and Daisy needed to have a scene.
We do.
We do.
I wanted to wait until after the doctor, so we're good now.
Cool.
This is
Where's the,
yeah,
where's
I
the
will-
scene happening?
That's a good
uh,
question.
You want to have it in my bedroom?
Sure.
No.
I figured that Daisy would call Tempter for this.
Yeah.
So, sure. I'll go to your
Tempter!
bedroom.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
goes into the hallway. Tempter!
Tempter is at the little library that's in the mansion, reading one of the botany books. And says, "Yes,
Motherfucker.
Daisy."
Will you come to my room, please?
Of course. What is it that you need? And Tempter starts walking up to her room.
Wait till in room.
I see. Tempter keeps walking.
Nothing nefarious. I just I want to apologize.
We're in the room now, right?
Yeah.
What is it that you wish to apologize for?
Well, you see, I accidentally blew you up a bit, and I just want to know that that's okay, because I had to do it in order for us to survive.
You mean when we were attacked by the cultists?
Yeah.
Yes, I did notice that, but you did attack the enemy, and I was just in your way.
Yeah.
That could not have been helped.
It's like the time of the fireball, except this time I really did not want to hit you. I'm not saying that I wanted to hit you with the fireball the first time. Um, more just like you can handle. Can you handle it? Is it okay when I do that? I don't want to hurt you.
I was built to be resistant, built to be able to withstand, so I believe I can.
Okay, good. But you're okay
Yeah.
with this? Like, emotionally?
Emotionally.
Yeah, I know you're different, but I feel you still have emotions sometimes. Like, you get worries. Like, you worry about spring and stuff.
I do.
And I worry
I've-
about you.
I guess I've never thought of it emotionally.
Does it hurt? Do you feel pain?
I do.
Oh. I'm sorry for hitting you.
It is all right, Daisy. It is okay if I'm in the way of your attacks. But even
Okay.
so, if you were able to avoid that, that would be best. But if you,
I did try. I tried. I failed.
I appreciate that. I'm used. I've taken many damage in many battles before. That I believe I'm just used to it.
I want you to know that I really do care about you, and I don't want you to get hurt.
Thank you, Daisy.
I love you very much.
I love you as well.
Aww.
I was
you
not aware that
love me.
I was not aware that this had troubled you so much.
I mean, I kind of thought that I had talked to you about it, but then I realized I don't think I actually talked to you about it. We kind of just talked when I, blew you up the first time, but I didn't really
Yes.
ask if it was okay.
We talked about it mildly during the therapy session back in Lightport.
Yeah, and we don't have a therapist on the go, so like, eh, we should really hire someone to be. We need a therapy room. That's what we should ask the doctor about. We need a therapy room.
If you believe that is necessary, I believe they will be able to do it.
I think it would be a smart idea. We are kind of fucked up individuals.
Are we?
Oh yeah.
Am I?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you mean?
Like we are so fucked up.
What do you mean?
Like we have so much trauma, so much bad things that have happened. You literally, like, in a way, you are a war crime. You're a walking war.
I'm not a war crime. I'm a war forged. Those are not the same thing.
I beg to differ.
That actually caught me off guard. The fucking war
Damn.
crime. Damn.
I'm loving this.
Johnny, okay.
Damn.
You're a war crime.
Oh my god, don't say it like that!
It's okay. I'm a war crime too.
How are you a war crime?
I mean,
You
I'm
were raised in a
literally
you were raised in a cottage all your life.
yes, but I wasn't allowed. I'm not supposed to exist. So in a way, I am a war crime in the Feywild.
I do not know if that is the definition of a war crime.
Is it not? I kind of created a mini war between my mother and the But now everything's fine, I think. I hope. God, I haven't checked in a while. Oh God, now I'm worried.
So, your definition of a war crime is something that was not meant to be made.
Maybe. Although I think you were made to be made.
I certainly was.
Yes.
Made to be made.
Made to be hot.
Hot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like you're physically toasty.
But I'm not.
You're not hot.
Some of the times, like when you're in
Don't
battle,
be so
like
modest.
you give off so much heat.
There are some times in the desert where my metal does heat up. Then I am physically hot.
We spent most of the time that I know you, like, in desert places. So,
That is true.
yeah.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. But also, you're kind of just hot.
I do not know what that means.
You'll understand one day. It's fine.
That is confusing.
That's my job.
Even so, if you must, you are allowed to have me be in the way of your attacks.
Okay. Same. If you ever need to swing, I can handle it. It's like I'm in the middle of things.
I will be honest, I almost did when you were hypnotized by the broodmother.
Oh, that's fine. I wouldn't want it either other way. If you had to kill me in order to save the child, I'd be okay with that.
I hope it never comes to that, Daisy.
It might, but that's okay.
Please do not say such things.
Fine. It's reality. Daisy is secretly a nihilist. I'm gonna die one day, it's fine.
Well, we all will die one day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you. You might just live forever, like
That's
Moon
true.
Wizard.
I
Moon
can
Wizard
die,
died.
but I do not know my lifespan. I've been alive for well over 500 years, but it is not known what the lifespan of a Warforged is.
You know, I don't actually know what my lifespan is going to be either because I am not normal. You know, because I was created by my mother, I'm not an actual Heron Gun. So, like, I've lived way past the time that I was supposed to be alive as a rabbit. You know?
Well, you still look very young,
Oh, thank you.
so I believe that you will not die of old age anytime soon.
That's good. That's good.
Come to think of it, since we do not know the lifespan of a Warforged, it is impossible for a Warforged to have died of old age up to this point.
True. And that could also mean that you're really young for a Warforged. Maybe there were Warforged before you.
I've
I
not
don't know.
considered that, but I do not believe it to be so.
You never know. People are weird. They like experimenting.
Trust me, I am aware of that.
Yeah.
Many people I've known, especially in Arctis, like to experiment.
Do you think there's any other Warforged that are still in captivity?
Tempter goes silent for a second and thinks about it and says, I certainly hope not, but there is always a possibility.
Well, if we ever find one of those... if we ever find one of those...
No. Anyway, sorry, what'd you say? Sorry, what'd you say? I actually did not hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker. It's okay. If we ever find any, we'll have to save them.
Of course. Thank you for confirming with me
No problem.
about attacking.
Thank you for being okay with it.
Of course. I'm here to support the party.
Aww, you're so supportive. You're so kind.
Thank you.
We love you.
I love
Very
you guys
much.
too. I've never been in a party before. For the most part, it has been either me or Spring or me and Cobble.
Cobble? Cobble.
Have I never mentioned Cobble before?
Have I met Cobble?
I've not. Spoiler alert, I've not mentioned
Who's
Cobble.
Cobble? Who's Cobble?
I finally got to worm and Cobble. Anyway,
Who's Cobble?
You are aware that I spend time in Amazon and Arctis, correct?
What the fuck is... No.
I have. I'm pretty sure I have mentioned it before.
To be fair, I'm not very... I'm perceptive, but I'm not... What's the word? I notice things when they're there, but then the minute they are not mentioned, that was like,
A form of
There's-
object permanence?
yes.
I see. Well,
I think that's
I
what
spent
my
some
mom
time.
called it.
I spent some time in Ephes, and I worked at the library in Amazon, and that is where I met Cobble. She, at the time, was a young wizard. A young wizard exploring chronomancy.
Is that your favorite wizard? Is that the favorite wizard?
Don't tell Moon Wizard.
Poor moon wizard.
I just came back and heard my name.
And Moon Wizard
Oh.
will never know. Okay, I feel weird
Moon
being
Wizard
on with
will
my
know in
camera
the
on for you
VOD.
guys.
No worries.
Anyway, what was I saying? Yes. So when I met Cobble, she was a young wizard who had just begun researching chronomancy, and I myself was also interested in magic at the time. So I offered to be her assistant. It was mutually beneficial for the both of us, and she lived in Arctis, so for a few years I moved back with her for Arctis, and we developed chronomancy.
Is she still alive?
Yes. In fact,
she-
that is the only reason why she is still alive.
Is she hot?
I believe that would only be decided when you see her.
I guess the better. Is she pretty?
I suppose you could say she is. Her shell is lined with runes. She's a tortoise, by the way.
Ooh. Ooh.
And that is what allows
Ooh.
her to live for so long.
Amazing.
Yes.
I would love to meet a tortoise. I've met a frogman. I grew up with a frogman. But I have not met a tortoise.
But even so. I've spent many years with Cobble. Not as much as I have with Spring, though.
We will have to meet Cobble soon.
Maybe you'll meet Cobble.
I'd like to meet Cobble.
She is just as, if not more, sporadic than Moon Wizard.
They sound like a dream.
It is weird how I keep meeting eccentric wizards.
And eccentric animals too.
You are correct.
Daisy pulls out something from her pocket.
What is that?
It's a spoon
Yes, I can. Yes,
and a
I see
small
that is a
cup of
spoon now.
chocolate pudding.
Are you going to give that to Moon Wizard?
No, I'm gonna eat it. Me, who's canonically eating a chocolate pudding in real life.
I see. Well then, enjoy your pudding. And Tempter is going to walk back out to continue reading their book.
I may or may not have stolen it from their fridge.
Moon Wizard will notice. Moon Wizard counts each cup of pudding every single morning.
It's okay, Daisy will
Like-
replace it.
Like Moon Wizard, like downs pudding like shots. I imagine that's how he eats them. Like he takes the cup and like and throws it back and just for like a shot.
Yeah, don't tell Moon Wizard, please. Hey, we both have something
You-
on Moon Wizard.
Don't tell Moon Wizard.
Moon
Don't tell
Wizard.
Moon Wizard that I have a favorite. And don't tell Moon Wizard I took their pudding.
Moon Wizard. You have
Yeah.
this strange sense.
Something's wrong.
You have this strange feeling like two people are talking about you.
It's. I'm completely alone in my room. It's odd. I feel like somebody's talking about me. Well, anyways,
Another pudding.
another pudding. Oh.
But
Where'd
yes.
that one pudding
Okay.
go?
Where is it?
I cast manifest pudding.
That's just a spell Moon Wizard has now.
I'm not making that canonical. Not yet.
Not yet.
Uh,
finally got to mention Cobble. I've been waiting for so long to find a good time to slip her in.
If we have more time for downtime, I have a few scenes I want to do, but you guys also have more time
Okay.
for scene. If Tempter and Moonwizard wants to attempt to decode the spell again, you have another opportunity.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna give
Let's do it.
Tempter
This is
a hug
happening.
before you disappear.
Tempter will hug back.
Ah.
This is
You're
happening.
very sweet, Daisy. Anyway, keep going.
Sorry. But this has been happening over the multiple days. Moonwizard, if you can roll me an intelligence check with advantage.
Okay.
4. Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's go.
24 is much better.
So
Almost
smart
nat
right now.
20. Almost nat 20.
I'm so smart right
Hey, brother.
Hey, brother.
Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot of another chunk of the spell.
Oh man, we don't got it all?
No, you don't have it. No,
Aw,
not yet.
man. Oh man.
But this is a big chunk. I'll read it for chat. Roll initiative for the clown, which has its own turns. When you summon it on each of your turns thereafter, you can use a verbal command to it, requiring no action on your part, telling it what it must do on its next turn. If you issue no command, it spends its turn attacking any creature within reach that has attacked it. At the end of its turn, it makes a charisma saving throw. The clown has disadvantage on the saving throw if you say its true name. On a failed save, the clown continues to obey you. On a successful save, your control of the clown ends for the rest of the duration, and the clown spends its turns pursuing and attacking the nearest non-clown to the best of its ability. If you stop concentrating on the spell before it reaches its full duration, an uncontrolled clown doesn't disappear for 1d6 rounds if it still has hit points.
Okay.
You almost have it fully deciphered, but you're just missing the last
Ooh.
part.
Huh.
Fascinating. Interesting.
I have a minion.
But it could go against you if you fail.
That's true. I still haven't deciphered the last part of this scroll yet.
We'll get it within the next couple days.
Yes, I can feel my brain grinding its gears.
I wonder just how much damage it does in battle.
I would not be surprised if it weren't a lot.
I will say, once you summon it for the first time, I will pass over the stat block. I have made a full monster stat block for this thing.
You have been busy with this throwaway item.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I commit to the bit.
Yo.
Yeah, you are a bit committer.
I don't know why, but I feel like I should be angry at that.
No, it's a compliment. We swear, right? Right.
But, sorry. Continuing on. One of these nights, you're all taking turns, keeping watch to do what you do, but also sleeping, and Moonwizard,
Oh no.
I need to pull you.
Oh god, okay.
Oh dear. Wait, trauma nightmare?
What's happening? What's wrong? I can't hear you if you're speaking.
Moonwizard,
Uh-huh.
you look around. You look around. You don't know what you were doing before. You don't know what happened. You remember exploring the cart. You remember spending time with your allies. You remember deciphering this spell, and the next thing you know, you look around. You are in the void.
Ooh, my blood runs cold.
You are surrounded by nothing.
Oh, no. No, no. Why? Why am I here? Why am I here? My voice, like, echoes.
Your voice echoes into the blinding white nothingness. And then static. Everything is static for a moment. The entire void glitches. And the scene changes. And you are standing in a field. Trees and birds flying overhead and calming. You don't know how you got here. But you are here now.
Yeah, Moon Wizard is rightfully, like, concerned, but can't help just unclenching his fists ever so slightly.
You look around and spin around, and you see off in the distance there is a figure standing tall off, like over off on a hill.
I start walking towards them.
You walk closer and closer, and as you do, the figure, you're able to make out more and more. And at first, you see these like large blue robes, and then you make out the blue hat, and then you make out, as you get closer, the stars and moons pattern on the clothing, and you are walking closer and closer to a version of yourself.
I'm immediately taken aback.
The figure is standing dead still, not staring towards you, but not at you. And you see it as it's frozen there, it holds both of its hands forward in front of it, palms up, and on top of that, there is an intricate pillow sitting on its palms. And on top of that, a glass orb.
Uh, Reluctantly, I reach out to touch it and hesitate a bit.
What are you touching?
The orb.
You reach out and touch it, and you see the inside, this smoky, sparkly gray just whirls and spins faster and faster and faster and faster. And then you just see shooting out of the smoke just one giant singular eye staring at you. You recognize this figure. in fact, you recognize not only the orb itself, but the pillow, and you remember you stood in that same position, holding the orb of Var Umas, the gold dragon and friend of your god.
I take a few steps back in confusion, and I'm looking around trying to kind of decipher what it is that's happening. And I say out loud to seemingly nobody, um, what is this? What are you trying to show me?
You see, as you look around, staring up at the sky, which when you first walked up to the figure was day, now you look around and it is nighttime. You see stars and galaxies and a bright full moon above you shining down on you. And you stare up and you see that static again streak through the sky. And then a second streak, and then the sky itself starts to slowly get enveloped by static.
I cover my ears at the sound of it.
It's silent.
Oh.
It is a silent static.
Ooh, that is creepy.
And then you hear. Hello? 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 Is this working?
Hello?
Hi, Moon Moon Wizard. Can you hear? And then now, as the static gets stronger, you hear this noise, the static breaking up the words. Like, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who are you?
It's me.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't hear you.
Where are you?
I don't know. I don't know where I am.
No, where? You see, the static is starting to fade in the sky a little bit, and he was like, "Wait, I think I got it. I think Can you hear me? Hello, hello."
Yes.
Oh,
Who is this?
It's Umi. Sorry, Umas Var Umas.
Arumas?
Can
You're speaking to me? In here?
Yes, I'm sorry. It's the connection. I'm speaking to you through your dream.
My dream. I'm dreaming right now.
You're dreaming right now.
Oh, thank the cosmos. I thought I was back in that horrible place again.
Sorry, I connect. Sorry. Oh, okay. I think I got it.
Wait, this is a dream. That means I can do a backflip.
I guess.
Whoop, I do a backflip.
You do a sick ass backflip.
Right. Yes. Anyways, that's a relief. But why come to me here?
I wanted to talk to you. Where are you? It is really hard to get in contact with your body.
Well, I'm on the material plane. I'm with my friends. Well, my current friends, my current band, at least.
You're not on the material plane. I would have been able to reach you better. Where are you?
Well, I didn't really quite confirm where we were before I fell asleep, apparently.
One thing I will say, the cart is the inside of the cart is an extra dimensional
Oh, that's
demi-plane.
right. It's a different dimension.
Mhm.
I forgot about that.
Mhm. Mhm. Uh,
Uh, I'm sorry. I'm kind of in a different plane of existence. It's a bit difficult to explain. It's a friend thing.
oh, it totally makes sense. Sometimes you gotta dip off this plane sometimes. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask you, how goes your quest? Your allies quest?
My allies' quest, it's going swimmingly. We're having so many adventures together. Although I do hope we don't get too off track. You know how, he gets. But, I'm trying to keep it under control as best as I can.
Yes, that's part of the reason I reached out to you like this.
Did I do something wrong?
No, 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 of course not. That he can't hear us here.
He can't. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Thank the stars. Ah, woo! Moonwizard kind of slouches back a bit, like in relief. But what was it you wanted to talk to me about?
Tal is an old friend of mine.
He is.
He is, unfortunately.
Mm,
And I'm starting to reconsider that friendship.
in all honesty, I'm starting to reconsider it as well.
I think we both know you were never his friend.
No, not his friend. Just his plaything.
I want you to know we we need him for the coming fight.
I know.
I'd rather have him on our side than to have him on the enemy's.
Yes, I know. Oh, it's so difficult.
I know. You have gone through millennia of torture. But
Moonwizard looks away.
once this threat is defeated, you have my word. I will do everything in my power to try to free you.
Free me? You would do that for me? Even though I'm not real? Well, not real in the mortal sense, but
You are a creation of a god. You are more real than any other of God's creations.
I would appreciate that very much.
Whatever it takes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will do my best to keep our alliance until that time comes.
As will I. And we... No word of this into our mutual asshole.
Wink, wink.
The
That's me winking.
the orb winks back. Anyways, I believe I've kept you for too long. I think someone is raiding your pudding fridge, so I will
what?
let you be. Um, have a good night. Talk to you
of course.
later.
Blue Wizard
TTYL.
bows.
Bye.
Before you
I'm
made your
so
Genasi
sorry about
character,
that.
you
I did not
fucking
know.
over so
I
much
d-
that
Hi.
I'm
totally
so
Hi.
sorry about
was
it. I did
raiding
not.
you
I
too.
forgot that she was an air
How was
genasi.
Yeah.
how was your nightmare?
How was your nightmare?
Other connection to make
I'm
it make
so
sense.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's your nightmare, Moon Wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, it was great. Somebody has raided my fridge. I need to go check on that.
Anyway, so what happened, Olive?
Huh? What's up?
What do you mean, huh? Get back to the.
We had a scene. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I know you had a scene. Continue.
I didn't know what to do next. I haven't gotten this far.
So we're just back to everyday stuff.
Yeah.
Okay then.
We got like 20 minutes left to stream. So if you guys want to do more scenes,
There's one thing I want to do, which is talk to the doctor a little bit.
go ahead. The stage is yours.
So I was gonna say Hemlock. Tempter is going to find Hemlock wherever they are. Just look around the mansion and find Hemlock. Where are you, Hemlock?
I think Hemlock. Are they gonna be? They're gonna be hanging out in the training room, punching some dummies,
So,
doing some training.
Tempter eventually finds Hemlock in the training room and says, "Hemlock, there's something I wish to speak with you about." Do you have a moment?
Hemlock punches a dummy and it flies across the room. And they're like, "Yes,
I have a few requests of you.
what you need?"
Are you able to create potions of sea invisibility and or dark vision?
I have never tried. It's the only potions that I know for sure how to make are potions of healing. I've never tried how to make any other potions.
I simply believe that those potions will be useful. Since we will eventually be heading up towards Olden, that is where I believe the body wizard was, and it might give us an advantage against him.
That does make sense. Like, especially potions of night vision, considering that I cannot see in the dark, and neither
can I.
Yeah, because neither can many members of our party, so...
Is it just Daisy and Prar who can see in the dark?
I think so. But yeah, I can see if I can figure that out, or shut the fuck up, Daisy.
Shut the fuck up, Daisy.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Really? 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 I'm just gonna reload my roll 20. So stream can see that.
Oh my gosh.
Love you.
That's those are some bold words for someone who isn't resistant to poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then get some bold words for someone who isn't resistant to poison.
Yeah. Anyways,
anywho. Haha, teehee, teehee.
It would be wonderful if you could look into that, but if that is beyond your skill level, that is understandable. I do believe that those are quite difficult potions to attain.
I do too, but maybe there's a library that we can check out, or there's a potions shop or something, and I can learn a little bit.
Perhaps. Maybe we can find something in Flintstone. There was one other thing I wish to ask of you. A while back you offered to contact the Raven Queen and ask about my god. Would you be able to do that?
Yes, I'm sure she has entered the temple, so maybe you can go with me and we can pray. As I said, I've never spoken to her before, but we can always try.
Please, even just trying would help.
All right, yeah, I can do that. We can do that right now if you want to.
That is okay with me. Thank you, Hemlock.
You're welcome.
Let's go to the temple.
Temple,
Temple,
temple, temple.
You two head over to the temple,
I feel
and
like I'm.
sorry, what's up?
I feel like I'm hogging this session.
No,
Well, you're all good.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
this is your chance before you leave,
I
go on
know before I
hiatus. So
go, so I'm like,
Yeah.
Go
do
for
my
it.
shit,
Go
do
for
my
it.
shit.
You two head over to the temple. Hemlock walks in, no issue. Tempter, you swear
Tempter.
you swear it's just a little darker in here than the last time you were in here.
When
Does-
Hemlock walks in,
does-
they go around. They light all the candles and incense.
Is the added darkness a sign that she is here?
Huh?
It seems darker in here than before, but I have not been in here in some time, so maybe it is just me.
Maybe. I didn't really notice.
The weird voice in the sky says it's darker. Anyway,
What do you do?
how do you proceed with this ritual or this praying?
Let's to help me light all of the candles and incense around.
And I
Tempter's gonna help out with that.
yeah. And after they light everything, Hemlock's gonna set like two like floor sitting pillows next to the altar, and they're gonna sit down on one and like pat the other, like come sit with me.
Tempter sits across or next to the doctor?
Next to.
Next to.
We're in front of the altar.
Okay, yeah.
And while sitting there, Hemlock lights everything on the altar, and they take off their mask. Well, they'd taken off their mask before they come in, but they set down their mask in front of the altar. And they look over the temple, and they just like close your eyes and just kind of relax.
Tempter bows their head down and relaxes alongside
Yeah.
Hemlock.
And Hemlock takes Tempter's hand and begins to meditate, because they've never tried to contact the Raven Queen with another person.
They have not.
So this is new territory for them, but they're gonna try.
Okay. You reach down and you hold Tempter's hand, and the two of you just sit there in silence for a few minutes, meditating, waiting, wondering if anything's gonna happen. I want both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, man. Come on, flat roll, let's go.
22.
Fuck. Well, this has been fun.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. The two of you sit there for a moment. And you both feel a presence. With your eyes closed, you can still feel it. This figure, this presence behind the altar looking down at both of you. Doctor, you feel comforted. You feel this familiar feeling, almost like a cold blanket wrapping over your shoulders. Tempter, you feel dread. Your eyes are closed. You are not looking at this figure, but you feel something old staring at you. What do you both do?
Tempter's going to grip Hemlock's hand harder.
Tempter's gonna. Hemlock's gonna. We're both doing it.
We're both gripping each other. We're both just like on each other's
We're
hands.
both mixing up our own names.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you did it earlier.
I did do it earlier.
Hemlock squeezes Tempter's hand back before they open their eyes and they smile. And for the first time ever, they say,
Hello.
Hemlock, you open your eyes and you see there's the statue of the Raven Queen behind what's the
Altar.
altar. But
Podium?
then
Okay.
between the altar and the statue, you see the Raven Queen staring daggers at Tempter, and you say hello, and the masked face shifts impossibly quickly in your direction.
What? Hi.
Tempter's still looking down, by the way. Just saying.
Suddenly Hemlock is very nervous. Like, they've never been nervous in the presence of the Raven Queen, but they've also never spoken to the Raven Queen, and they've never been with anyone else with the Raven Queen. So these are all very new experiences, and this is not, like, a look that she's ever had around Hemlock before.
You see, she looks at you, and her face, like, pulls back for a second, and she stands up straighter. She was hunched over the altar before. She's now standing straight. And she pulls one hand up and points at you. And then points over at Tempter and, like, tilts her head quizzically.
This is my friend Tempter. They has some questions for you. We've been told that they are attached to a god, and we don't know who.
The Raven Queen leans forward, like, puts both hands on the altar and crouches fully over it, staring down at Tempter. And then looks back at you, Hemlock, and just tilts her head sideways, staring at you. Almost as if asking.
I like, nudge Tempter a little bit.
The nudge Tempter is going to slowly look up, and do they see her?
You see this figure, intimidating and horrifying, but also elegant and regal. This cold personification of the passage of death is staring down at you.
Tempter's a little scared. Tempter thinks about what they're going to say, which means I'm trying to think of what Tempter's gonna say. Is there any guidance you can give me in the quest to find my god?
She puts both hands square on the pedestal and raises her chest up a little bit and pulls back a little bit and just looks at you, and then a hand slowly reaches up and reaches towards your face. And you see the arm just elongates as it gets longer and longer towards your head, and it looks like it is about to go down and touch you, and then it pulls back for a second, looks at you, and cocks her head, almost asking permission.
Tempter is going to lean their head in towards the hand.
You see, and Hemlock, you can see this too. She reaches her her like thumb and index towards your forehead, Tempter, and as she does, Hemlock, you can see right at like this little bead of golden light shining from Tempter's forehead as she pinches it and pulls, and you see she pulls this like long thin string of this golden light from your forehead. And Tempter, you can look up, just barely seeing this, as she's holding it about a foot in front of your face. And she's just staring up at it. And you see she reaches her other hand up and just plucks another thread out of the air. And from where she plucked, you see this web of threads just appear out of thin air, almost like it's almost like an optical illusion. And she takes that thread, pulls it down closer to your thread, and compares the two. This one like a deeper purple, and then she lets go and pulls out another thread, and you see this one is like a bright red, like anger, blood, and she throws that one away quickly, and then she pulls up another one, and plucks a third thread, and pulls it down next to you. And these two look similar. This one is like and now that she's holding the thread in front of you, it's like a gold, but almost orange. And the second thread that she's holding is bright orange. And you actually see the thread itself is a light in flames. And she's holding the two together, comparing them. And then takes the two, connects them, and lets the two threads go, and they both disappear. She looks down to you, Tempter, and just places a hand on your forehead and just pats your head, and then reaches over and does the same to Hemlock. And then she just stands.
Hemlock smiles.
She stands up to her full height, this getting impossibly large in such a small room. Before the head tilts, looking down at you, and she disappears.
So what happened to me? DM.
You don't know.
Okay, well that's cool.
All right.
You-
All right then.
ask
just
your
gonna-
ask your castmate and see what they know.
I was about to do that. What did she do?
What did she do?
From this is my understanding, so it's gonna be Tempter's understanding. It seems she connected me with someone, something.
That feels like an accurate understanding.
But the colors weren't exactly the same. That's what interests me, is that the colors weren't exactly the same, but they were similar.
Hemlock, you know that as well as helping guide the Raven Queen guides the souls to their final resting place. But one of the tools that
Yes.
she does to do this is she manipulates and controls the webs of fate. She seems to have changed
Mhm.
Tempter's fate.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Yippee.
She's
Yeah, I tell Tucker that.
connected Tempter's fate to something or someone else.
So now
Oh my
I'm
god.
connected to someone. But
You
I do not know
are?
who.
They changed your fate somehow. I don't know how, but
I suppose we'll just have to wait and see.
yes.
Thank you for doing this, Hemlock.
You're welcome.
I feel that progress was made, though I'm not sure what it is, but I believe that there is a step has been taken.
Yes, I feel the same.
Okay. Is there any other scenes you guys want to do? If not, this might be a good time to call it for the week. Okay.
I'm just
I'm-
gonna say, in general,
I'm good.
Tempter has been studying the Abyssal book, just trying to learn it, not necessarily translate, but just learning.
Mm.
And also
Yeah.
after that, Tempter's going to contact Spring about it. We don't have to do a scene for that. I'm just saying they're doing it.
Okay. Sounds good. I think without further ado, this would be a good time to call it for the week. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope to see you all soon. Have a good night.